It's Emma from Misfit Gardening and the Cluckers. I started, this obviously looks like it's a wrecking site, but I started on the chicken yard today. Got a mulberry in and a dog who wants to play. The post holes and stuff are done. Hey teddy bear. And this is where the majority of my work has been today. So we've got another mulberry here. This is a Asian persimmon. And we've got another Asian persimmon here. These are going to stop the chickens from scratching everything up because they made a bit of a mess of this. This is a Western fruit salad, so it's got a peach on it, gold dust peach, Alberta peach, Independence nectarine, Santa Rosa plum, and Blenheim Royal apricot. So that's all gone. You can see all the plastic stripping stuff has gone. Huge difference. This is another persimmon. This is an Asian persimmon, and finally putting some use to the pile of old bricks. It's a lot of plastic that was on there. Awful lot of plastic. So these are the honeysuckle bushes that are going to be moved, and I'm thinking actually of moving them to the front yard so they can kind of offer a little bit of privacy and things on one side. They are a bit on the tall and leggy side, so I think actually at the end of the season I'm going to cut these back, but these are all going to come out. And I've got lots of currants and blackberry canes and stuff that are in here, which are going to then go into this whole area here. I'm just going to have to be a little bit careful because I don't want to block too much of the light to the fruit salad tree. Oh my goodness. And the persimmon here, so I'm going to have to kind of try and keep a lot of the shorter raspberries, stuff like that, and then things that are going to grow up. I'm going to do it on this side, probably with a cut off about here, and just kind of make sure that I keep things trimmed in, and that way this is going to provide some shade to the chicken house, and it'll provide light on this side for the rest of the permaculture yard. In the garden I've got my fleece or floating row cover on. I've got asparagus crowns in here now, which is awesome. There's nothing in this bed yet. In fact, I put it in there to try and dry this out and figure out what we're wanting to put this over actually. Got another one in here, and oops, we've got all sorts in here. We've got garlic, I've got Jerusalem artichokes, and more asparagus. God, I'm struggling to talk today. So that's going good. I've got two different types of asparagus. I've got Mary Washington and Jersey. In here we actually have some strawberries, and I've got potatoes. My Norland Reds are under this cover. This side you can see garlic's coming up like an absolute champion. This is mostly empty now. Even more garlic in this bed, and there are some salsify plants. Let's come over the other side. So these are the salsifys and the scorsonera. So scorsonera here and salsify here. And the good thing about this is they're going to flower this year, so I will have some seed. I did plant some peas. I think we've got one little leaf over here, but things are kind of slow to come up. The parsley's still going strong. Over on the other side, whoops, more garlic, lots and lots of garlic. In fact, most of my beds are full of garlic at the moment. Another one of garlic. It's just a strawberry in here at the moment. There's probably going to be some potatoes in there soon. The herb bed, looking rather sad. Both of them are really. Big change. The peach tree has gone. That's now over on the other side. And this geo bin is quite slow to compost. I need to undo it all and wet it, get it all turned over and see if that brings it up. And these beds are just heavily mulched. This one I did put some peas in. I planted a lot of peas actually, because it's nice when you get something growing up and over the trellis. This one has garlic in here and one carrot. Got one carrot. I'm not going to pull it. I actually want it to flower this year so I can save the seed, since this was the only one that grew. And another bed of garlic. This one's a little smaller, and it's quite heavily mulched actually. I probably want to start thinking about taking some of this mulch off. And I don't know if you guys can remember, but this was just kind of dirt all piled up. I think this would be a really great place to put some Brussels sprouts in. Chris, however, has some other ideas. He wants to make this into a patio area, but I think Brussels sprouts, even though I hate them, given the amount of space here, I reckon at least one would grow, right? So it's just a little update from the garden. Till next time, I hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend and have a absolutely wonderful week ahead. Bye bye.